Greeting from SEMS. A very good evening to everyone present here. I, Samir Yadav, warmly welcome you all to today's knowledge session on the topic self management. In today's competitive world, the ability to manage ourselves effectively, whether it's our time, emotions, or personal growth, it is crucial to unlocking our true potential. This session aims to equip us with essential tools to cultivate discipline, set meaningful goals, and maintain a balanced approach to both personal and professional life. SAM's Welfare Foundation, a registered non-profit organization, is committed to creating social impact through education, skill development, and entrepreneurship. Through our flagship initiative, Digi Samak, we have successfully trained over 6,000 individuals in IT, finance, retail, and entrepreneurship. We are also dedicated to upskilling inmates in Haryana jails and have collaborated with various universities, colleges, and banks, facilitating employment for over 1,500 candidates. SEMS continues to be a driving force in empowering individuals and especially in promoting women's leadership across industries. This session is collaboratively organized with SAM's Web Solutions, an innovative organization that offers integrate services in staffing, skilling, IT solutions, advisory, and admission. With a focus on transforming ideas into impact, SAM's Web Solutions supports both individuals and organizations in achieving sustainable success. We are honored to have with us today Mr. Aryanjeet Singh, a seasonal speaker and professional mentor. With his insightful guidance, we will help us understand key strategies behind effective self-management and have to harness our strength to achieve personal and professional goals.
Shall I begin?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
All right. One more request. Just allow me for sharing my screen.
Yes, sir. Already allowed.
All right, all right. Thank you. So a very good afternoon to all of you. I
Good
have been with the SEMS Foundation earlier also. I have my sessions with the SEMS Foundation. And thank you for giving me chance for this session also. Let us begin this session. Just wait. The topic is very, very important. And this topic, as already told, that this topic is about mastering self-management, the key to personal and professional success. The whole life we generally spend looking after the others, right? We watch others, we observe others, but we never watch our own steps. We never care ourselves. We care about others, what one is wearing, what one is saying, how one is speaking, but we forget to take care of ourselves. So that is why this topic is very, very important for everyone, whether the person is a professional or the person is having personal life. So everywhere this topic is very, very important. So let us begin with the topic. So the first thing is, what is self-management? See, as you can see, that self-management is ability to regulate emotions, thoughts, behavior effectively and in different situations. See, we have to face different situations in our life. Sometimes the situations are happy. We have to deal with the happy situations. Sometimes we have to deal with the sad situations. Sometimes we have to deal with stressful situations. So everywhere we have to deal with one or the other type of situation, right? So self-management is very, very important in dealing with these type of things, because in every situation we have some feelings, we have some emotions, we have thoughts, and it affect our behavior also, right? So behavior is very, very important everywhere where whether we are at a party or at whether we are at some funeral. Everything depends on our management. So self management is our ability to regulate these emotions. For example, sometimes when we see something very exciting, or when we see something very important, suppose we see that we have got the thing which we desired in our life, right? We got success in that. So at that time we get overexcited, right? So those are our emotions, those are our feelings attached with that situation. So in that situation we get overexcited with that, right? And sometimes we feel really sad, and sometimes suppose there is a lot of work, and we got stress of work, so we feel very stressful in that situation. And in every situation we have to regulate our emotion, है ना? if I say in Hindi, चाहे खुशी हो चाहे गम हो, हर जगह हमें अपना इमोशन जो है we have to get in the control of our and our thoughts, so and it ultimately affects our behavior and our personality, right? So let's move on to the next. So what are the basic components of self management? So as you can see that the very first component is the self awareness. Next one is your planning. Next one is time management. These are the very important topics. I'll discuss it one by one. And next one is stress management, which is another topic which is very important for everyone, whether the person is a student, school going student, college going student, a professional, or whether you are sitting at home only, you are working from home, or you are a homemaker. For everyone, stress management is very important. Next is emotional regulation. So all these topics we are going to discuss today in this session. So let's get with the why self management is important. So first let us see why self management is important. So the very first thing is it enhances the productivity and our performance, right? So as I have already told you that whether you are a professional or you are school going children, or you are college going student, for everyone, if you are self managed, अगर आपकी सेल्फ मैनेजमेंट अच्छी है, अगर आप अपने आप को मेंटेन करके चल रहे हैं सही तरीके से, so it is very important, and it improves your productivity, it enhances your productivity and your performance. Next is it builds emotional resilience. Now here the word is resilience. Resilience का means मतलब होता है कि आप अपने आप को कितना तैयार रखते हो किसी भी सिचुएशन से लड़ने के लिए. So emotionally when you are strong, emotionally when you are when you build yourself, so that is your resilience, right? You can fight in any situation. Is there any question from anyone? All right, let's proceed. So the third point is it increases confidence and independence. We don't have to depend on anyone to take care of our emotions. We don't have to depend on anyone to take care of our decisions, right? If we have the confidence, then we can take our own decision. हम खुद के decision खुद ले सकते हैं. हम एक इंडिपेंडेंस महसूस करते हैं व्हेन वी आर सेल्फ मैनेज्ड. हम अपने आप को मैनेज करके चलते हैं, तो हमें किसी की भी जरूरत नहीं होती अपने आसपास. वी डिसाइड आवर ओन पाथ, वी कैन डिसाइड आवर ओन थिंग्स, राइट? एंड इट helps in maintaining healthy relationships. So relationships are also very important in our the world around us. Whether you are at workplace, चलो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि workplace में तो हम relationship अच्छा एक प्रॉपर रिलेशनशिप नहीं बनता जितना फैमिली के साथ होता है या अपने आसपास होता है. बट स्टिल इफ यू आर वर्किंग समवेयर, तो वहां पे भी इनडायरेक्ट रिलेशंस हमारे बनते हैं किसी ना किसी के साथ, राइट? वेदर इट इज योर बॉस, वेदर इट इज योर कलीग, आप किसी के भी साथ, जिसके भी साथ आप काम कर रहे हो, दैट पर्सन इज इन रिलेशन विद यू. आपके साथ छोटा सा एक रिश्ता उनका बन जाता है, राइट? तो वहां पे भी हमको वी हैव टू मेंटेन अ हेल्दी रिलेशनशिप. तो वो हेल्दी रिलेशनशिप तभी बन पाएगा व्हेन यू आर सेल्फ मैनेज, जब आप अपने आप को कंट्रोल में रखोगे, व्हेन हमें पता होगा व्हाट इज राइट एंड व्हाट इज रॉन्ग अबाउट. सो लेट अस डिस्कस. आई होप आई एम क्लियर विद दैट. लेट अस डिस्कस द very first component, that is self aware. So as you can see that there are four basic components of self aware, right? We always keep an eye on others, we always get awareness about others. जैसे मैंने स्टार्टिंग में कहा कि हम दूसरों के बारे में ज्यादा सोचते हैं अपनी लाइफ, और खुद के बारे में ध्यान देना कम कर देते हैं, राइट? क्या किसी ने पहना है, what the person is wearing, what the person is holding, how the person is talking, how that person is standing. तो दूसरों के बारे में हमारा ज्यादा ध्यान रहता है, खुद के बारे में हमारा थोड़ा सा कम रहता है. So self awareness is knowing your strength. The very first point is knowing your strength, right? So अगर हमें खुद की स्ट्रेंथ पता होगी कि हमारी स्ट्रेंथ क्या है, व्हाट आर आवर स्ट्रेंथ, व्हाट वी कैन डू विद कॉन्फिडेंस, हम कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ क्या कर सकते हैं, राइट? सपोज आपको अगर पता है दैट यू नो दैट योर कॉन्फिडेंस इज योर स्ट्रेंथ, योर कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स इज योर स्ट्रेंथ, राइट? योर रेजिलियंस इज योर स्ट्रेंथ, यू आर अ गुड लीडर, आपको पता है अगर ये चीज, तो आप यू कैन यूज दीज स्ट्रेंथ फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ योर career, for the betterment of your future. तो फ्यूचर के लिए हम इन स्ट्रेंथ्स को यूटिलाइज कर सकते हैं, बट इट कैन बी ओनली पॉसिबल व्हेन यू रियलाइज योर, जिसको हम कहते हैं एक आजकल देयर आर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, बिग ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस आल्सो, जो इस चीज के ऊपर काम कर रही हैं, दैट इज योर स्वॉट एनालिसिस. यू माइट हैव हर्ड दिस. ये पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट का एक है छोटा सा एक टेस्ट होता है, दैट इज स्वॉट एनालाइसिस. सो स्वॉट इज स्ट्रेंथ, वीकनेस, अपॉर्चुनिटीज एंड थ्रेट, राइट. तो इसको हमने यूज करते हैं द बिगर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, और यू कैन से द कॉलेजेस, यूनिवर्सिटीज, हर जगह व्हेन द स्टूडेंट गेट एडमिटेड उससे पूछा जाता है व्हाट आर योर स्ट्रेंथ्स, व्हाट आर योर वीकनेस, राइट. तो स्वॉट एनालिसिस हम खुद का भी अपना कर सकते हैं, घर पे बैठ के भी किया जा सकता है स्वॉट एनालिसिस. द ओनली थिंग इज यू नीड टू नोट डाउन द थिंग, राइट. एंड सी, जब भी हमें अपने बारे में कुछ सीखने का या करने का मौका मिलता है ना, तो वी नीड टू डू दैट. ऐसा नहीं है कि कहीं से हमने सीख लिया, सुन लिया, वी हैव अटेंडेड अ सेमिनार, वी हैव अटेंडेड अ वेबिनार, एंड वहां हमें पता चला कि हमें अपनी स्ट्रेंथ के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन द स्ट्रेंथ, वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन द वीकनेस, राइट. तो वो हमें सिर्फ ढूंढनी नहीं है स्ट्रेंथ. फर्स्टली वी नीड टू आइडेंटिफाई, ढूंढ लिया एक बार, उसके बाद वी नीड टू गेट इट इन द यूज, हम उसको यूज में भी लेके आएंगे अपनी स्ट्रेंथ, राइट. वीकनेस, सेम विद द वीकनेस, यू नीड टू राइट डाउन योर वीकनेस कि व्हाट आर योर टू वीकनेस, आपकी दो वीकनेस क्या है, व्हाट आर योर वीकनेसेस, व्हाट इज अ बिगर वीकनेस, व्हाट इज अ स्मॉलर वीकनेस. आपकी कौन सी ऐसी वीकनेस है विच इज जो आपके करियर गोल में या करियर पाथ में आपको थोड़ा सा ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन पैदा कर रही है, विच इज ऑब्स्ट्रक्टिंग यू while you are moving towards your goal or while you are moving towards your future or career, whatever, right. So सिर्फ पता करना ही नहीं होता, इसको हम we need to वर्क आउट ऑन दैट, राइट. वी नीड टू वर्क ऑन दैट, हमें उस पर काम भी करना होता है ताकि हम अपनी वीकनेस को दूर कर सके. अब सपोज यू went to a doctor na for some problem, and doctor diagnosed a problem, and you just diagnose करने के बाद you just come back to your home, right. So उससे आपको आराम नहीं आएगा, you will not get healed with that, right. You have to take the medicine also. डॉक्टर जो मेडिसिन लिखेगा वो भी तो खानी पड़ेगी ना. आप ये नहीं कह सकते, we can't say कि वी हैव ऑलरेडी डन विद द डॉक्टर एंड वी हैव डायग्नोज विद दिस, सो अब आराम आ जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं होगा. यू वेंट टू द डॉक्टर, डॉक्टर प्रिस्क्राइब्ड सम मेडिसिन, डायग्नोसिस हुआ, मेडिसिन प्रिस्क्राइब्ड हुआ. डायग्नोसिस अब क्या है, मान के चलो कि वो आपकी वीकनेस, राइट. दैट डायग्नोसिस, आपकी वीकनेस डायग्नोस होगी. नाउ व्हाट इज नेक्स्ट, द नेक्स्ट स्टेप इज you need to follow some rules, you need to take that medicine so that your weakness would be eliminated from your personality. आपकी personality से आपकी weakness eliminate, right. So the first step is to identify your strength, and second step is to identify your weakness, and third step is to identify your trigger. Now what is this trigger? Can anybody tell me what is this trigger? What do you mean by trigger? Trigger is something which triggers you. आप जिसको we can say कि जानबूझ के जब suppose कोई भी आपको कोई ट्रिगर कर देता है, राइट, एंड फिर देन यू आर आउट ऑफ योर इमोशंस, एंड फिर हमारा आपस में जो भी है झगड़ा हो जाता है, एंड वट एवर जो भी है, तो एक ट्रिगर होता है, ठीक है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, देयर वाज अ मैच गोइंग ऑन इन 2007 बिटवीन इंडिया एंड इंग्लैंड. तो एक बॉलर था, राइट, उसने युवराज सिंह को कुछ ट्रिगर किया, एंड नेक्स्ट ओवर जो था वो फ्लिंट ऑफ का था. सो in that over, युवराज सिंह हिट 6 sixes, मींस इन ईच बॉल ही हिट अ 6. सो वो क्या हुआ, ट्रिगर हुआ. अब दैट वाज द पॉजिटिव ट्रिगर, वो एक पॉजिटिव ट्रिगर था, राइट. एंड उसका ये होता है कि ऑल दीज सेलेब्स हो गए, सेलिब्रिटीज एंड जितने भी प्लेयर्स हैं, दे हैव अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग माइंडसेट. इनको अगर कोई ट्रिगर करता है ना, मींस आई एम कंपेयरिंग दोज प्लेयर्स, उनका माइंडसेट और हमारा माइंडसेट कैसा होता है. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एवरीवन बट मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल. तो जितने भी ये प्लेयर्स होते हैं या जितने भी ये सेलेब्स होते हैं, सो व्हाट दे डू इज, इनको अगर कोई ट्रिगर करता है ना, दे गिव द आंसर ऑन द ग्राउंड, ऑन द फील्ड, जिस फील्ड में ये है, राइट. तो ये उस तरीके से आंसर देते हैं, दैट इज अ पॉजिटिव ट्रिगर. आपको, आप ट्रिगर हुए है ना, लेकिन आपने आंसर जो दिया दैट इज इन अ वेरी पॉजिटिव वे, राइट. बट हम लोग क्या करते हैं जनरली, ट्रिगर होके वी लॉस्ट आवर इमोशंस, राइट, एंड वी आर ओवर एक्साइटेड. चाहे वो नेगेटिव एक्साइटमेंट हो, चाहे वो पॉजिटिव एक्साइटमेंट हो, हम ओवर एक्साइटेड हो जाते हैं, एंड वी ऑलवेज थिंक कि मैं इसका जवाब इसको दूंगा, राइट. सो दैट इज द ट्रिगर. यू नीड टू सर्च फॉर योर ट्रिगर्स, की ऐसी कौन सी चीज है विच ट्रिगर्स यू, जो आपको ट्रिगर करती है? What is that one thing which triggers you? All right, thank you so much, Mr. Khan. So next is trigger के बाद opportunities. Now this is another important thing. What opportunities you have right now? For example, एक जगह मैं सेमिनार कर रहा था तो मैंने I asked one student that what opportunities you have. So generally students क्या करते हैं, opportunities को ये लेके चलते हैं कि sir we have lot of opportunities in our life, we'll do this. So तो सबसे अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी क्या होती है? यू हैव टाइम, आपके पास समय है, यू हैव टाइम. आगे चल के इन द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड्स वी आर गोइंग टू डू टाइम मैनेजमेंट ऑल्सो. मैं हम लोग टाइम मैनेजमेंट की भी बात करेंगे, राइट? सो द बेस्ट थिंग इज यू हैव टाइम. सो व्हाट इज योर अपॉर्चुनिटी? यू नीड टू फाइंड आउट कि आपके पास टाइम है. हेलो,
for apply begini lang.
all right, so what opportunities you have, right? Means while you are walking towards your future, what are the things, what are the things that you have in your hand? Like you have study material with you, right? You have upcoming exams, upcoming chances for your exams, right? Suppose you are a student, you have 3 chances left for that exam. Now these 3 chances are your opportunities. Now this is up to you how you are utilizing these opportunities, right? You can only utilize these opportunity with the help of your strength and your, when you identify your strength, when you identify your weakness, and you eliminate your weakness. Not only identifying, when you eliminate your weakness or you make their effect lesser, and you find out your triggers, what triggers you, right? And then is it a positive trigger or a negative trigger? That you have to convert your negative trigger into your positive trigger, right? And then you need to search your opportunities around. How many opportunities? So this is this SWOT analysis, which the higher to lower each and every organization nowadays they are doing it, right? To identify their strength, weakness, trigger, opportunity, threats, everything, right? So this you can do. I have written this 1 minute self-reflection, right? What is your strength and weakness? Now I want you for 1 minute to identify your strength and weakness and write in the comment box what is your strength, what is your weakness. Okay, let's do it one thing. Don't write it in the comment box because I don't want anyone's weakness to know by others. So we'll do it. आप एक काम कीजिए, just write it down, right? And just realize it that you have this strength and you have this weakness. आपको खुद पता चलेगा आपकी strength क्या है, weak. Just give a 1 minute introspection. We call it introspect yourself. Take 1 minute. Once you are done, just tell me, sir, we have done. See, this is very important thing because after webinar I'm sure that you are not going to do it. अगर मैं बोल भी दूंगा तो there are very less participants who will do it after webinar. All right, very nice. Let's see. I have got, all right, so I have got the message from Miss Amisha Rawat that strength is good communication, adaptability. Very nice, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
So now I hope you all have searched within you that, or introspected yourselves that what are your strengths and weakness. In the same way, you need to identify what are your triggers and what is your opportunity or what are your opportunity, right? So just do it for yourself. I have got one more response. Let us check. All right. Miss Shivani, communication, public speaking, people management. Very nice. That's great. See, we all know, we all have strengths. Okay? ऐसा नहीं है कि we don't have strength. Everybody, right? This universe has made us with strengths, with weaknesses also, with triggers also, opportunities also. ठीक है? भगवान ने हमें अगर, if the God has sent us on this earth, then the God has given us strength also, right? And God has given us a lot of opportunities also. The thing is only that we need to search for these opportunities. We need to look for these opportunities, that whatever the God has given, right? So shall I move to the next? All right. So next thing is when you search with your, when you have done with your SWOT analysis, then the next part of your self-management is the planning, right? So this planning is not that planning which we do in our office or which we do in our organizations. This planning is for your planning. This is your planning, not that planning जो हम करते हैं ऑफिस में, right? तो ये planning किस चीज के बारे में है? Now what are the things that we need to do in the planning? I have simplified it, right, in a very simple and a very clear language. Start with a morning routine, right? So this planning this planning starts with your morning routine itself, right? Even the planning can be done the night before, one night before that morning. But let us say if you have wake up at one morning and then you need to start with the planning, right? So that planning is the very first planning is for towards your health. You need to take the care of your health, hydrate, meditate, review goals. Whatever goals you have, I hope that you all have your goals, right? Long-term goals and short-term goals, right? So you need to do these three things. Firstly, hydrate, meditate and review goals. तो जैसे ही हम सुबह उठते हैं, the time we wake up in the morning, we need to do these three things, right? Hydrate means drink plenty of water. The very first thing, right? Pray to the God, thanks to the God, have some gratitude towards the universe, towards the God, right? That they have given you another morning. It comes under meditation, right? And because a person without gratitude is dead. A dead person जो भगवान का शुक्र नहीं करता, भगवान का ग्रेटिट्यूड नहीं करता है, ऑलरेडी वो पर्सन डेड है, right? So we need to hydrate, we need to meditate and we need to review goals. So every morning you need to do these three things. When you wake up, you need to do these three things every morning. Then your day will start with a very energetic manner. In a very energetic manner, you are going to start your day, right? And next one is use the 3-3-3 rules. So this is very simplified way, 3-3-3 rules. Now, what is this 3-3-3 rules? Identify three major tasks for that particular day. What are your tasks? Three major tasks. Then followed by three minor tasks. What are your minor tasks? And three personal activities that you need to do for yourself, for your health, you can say, or your upskilling. You want to upskill yourself, you need to learn guitar, you need to learn swimming, you need to learn whatever you want to do, right? So that are your personal activities. So divide your day according to this rule, 3-3-3 rule. Identify three major tasks that you need to do. Suppose आज सुबह मैं उठा तो आज सुबह you need to identify कि आज I have to do this, then I have to do this. ठीक है, these are the three major tasks. ठीक है, if you don't have three major tasks, at least write two. If you don't have three minor tasks, at least write two, so that your day would have a particular planning. ठीक है, there should be a planning how you are going to spend your day, right? That is called self management. You are managing your day, right? You are managing yourself and you are ready with that mindset to face the world with a plan that already have in your brain, right? सुबह उठते ही आपके दिमाग में एक प्लान है, you have the plan in your mind that I am going to spend my day in this manner. So that will be this. I hope I'm clear. So let's move on to the next. So the third is plan the night before. Now again, now your day has been spent, day is over. Okay. By the evening, after having your dinner, while you are going to bed, then plan the next day. Means it will not be a big plan. It will be a rough plan. Okay. It is not a proper planning ki tomorrow what you are going to do. It is only a rough planning, right? So that it can reduce your morning decision fatigue. जो सुबह उठ के हमें कई बार you feel a stress in your mind. Yeah, I have to do this, I have to do this, right? So that stress can be relieved when you plan that day a night before. I hope I'm clear with this step. Right? You need to plan that day a night before so that your next morning fatigue can be reduced or it can be eliminated, right? So whatever decisions we need to, sometimes we are in a havoc condition that we have to do this, we have to do. So what can I do first? What can I do next now? Now how will I do it? Who will assist me? Or whose help I have to take? So this is called fatigue. This will create a stress in your mind, and this stress is in the morning only. ये सुबह सुबह आपके माइंड में ये स्ट्रेस हो जाएगी कि अब क्या कर रहे हैं, अब किसके पास जाएं. तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. मॉर्निंग शुड बी वेरी वेरी क्लियर. मॉर्निंग शुड बी वेरी वेरी एनर्जेटिक. मॉर्निंग शुड बी वेरी वेरी पॉजिटिव. जब मॉर्निंग पॉजिटिव होगी तो the whole day will be positive, right? Next is buffer time, right? So add 15 to 20 minutes between tasks to avoid stress. So that is very simple, right? I hope ये आप लोग सब करते ही होंगे. ठीक है, many people they are following it, right? They add 15 to 20 minutes break. I was just listening to an interview of an IAS aspirant. So that IAS aspirant, he cracked the interview and he made a very good point. He was interviewed by some good reporter, right? So he made a very nice point that he used to study for 12 hours, but after every 1.5 hours, he used to take 20 minutes break. And in that break, he used to play some puzzles, or he used to do play Sudoku, or he used to do that Rubik cubes, right? तो मतलब वो जो ब्रेक होता है ना, वो that break should be also focused break, right? It should not go beyond focus. ऐसा नहीं है कि you took a break and you started doing something else and your focus is shifted towards something else and this task is left, right? तो ये task रह जाएगा आपका, आपका focus सारा उस पर shift हो जाएगा, right? तो buffer time means you need to add those 15-20 minutes, and those 15-20 minutes break जो होता है, it should be in a focused way, right? It should include some focused activities, right? तो इस तरह से क्या होगा, it will avoid stress. Sometimes you need to do bigger tasks, especially office में, है ना, bigger projects are there. So in that case, we need to do this exercise of buffer time, right? In that buffer time, आपने कई बार देखा होगा that sometimes after 6 months we need to take a break. 6 months continuous work, 6 months same schedule, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, and after that, when you take a break, when you go to some hill station or when you go to some vacation, right? तो उसके बाद when you return back, you are more productive. आपका जो काम करने का तरीका होता है, it is very very productive and it is very very fruit, right? So this is what I'm trying to say with the word buffer time. I hope I'm clear with this slide. So let's move on to the next slide. Very very vital, time management. See, there are a lot of tips that you will find on the internet, on the chat GPT, everywhere, right? But these are the few in a very simplified way which I have written. That is, time management means making smart choices about how you use your choice. Same thing. You need to identify your tasks. You need to identify what are the major tasks, what are the minor tasks. That itself is management. It is called management. When you identify the things and you move towards those things. So time management means making smart choices about how you use your time. आपने वो पूरा दिन, the whole day is with you, those 12 hours of waking up, right? वो जो 12 hours हैं, how you are using those 12 hours, how you are managing those 12 hours, right? That is called the time management, right? So next is start your day by writing 3 things you must finish. Same thing I can relate, you can relate with the previous thing, that the 3 tasks, 3 major tasks, 3 minor tasks. So just write 3 things you must finish, जो आपको करना जरूरी है. Must means which is very very important, you need to do it, right? So start your day by writing 3 things you must finish, right? This is one more tip that I am giving you, right? So next is do your most important work when you feel most energetic. And most energetic हम morning में ही feel करते हैं ना. We are most energetic in the morning, right? And one more tip I am going to give you regarding your energy or maintaining your positive aura is doing yoga. Yoga meditation is utmost important for each and everyone, whether you are a student, school going student, college going student, professional, you are homemaker, anyone, right? And it doesn't relate to any religion, it doesn't relate to anything. Yoga is very good thing. And even I can say that it is मतलब आप अगर योगा करना शुरू करोगे ना, when you start doing yoga, all the medicines they will take off. विंग्स लगा के उड़ जाएंगी सारी मेडिसिन, ये मैं आपको गारंटी देता हूँ. Because I do yoga daily. I take out 30 minutes in the morning and I do yoga daily. And it is very fruitful for me. And जो भी करता है उसके लिए बहुत fruitful होता है yoga. Yoga is very, very good. And you all must do yoga, right? Irrespective of religion, caste, creed, कुछ नहीं है इसमें, right? See, we all are the universal human beings. We need to become universal human beings, right? We are human beings first, right? So we need not to involve ourselves in the this type of mentality that will not do yoga like this or that, whatever it may be, right? So do your most important work when you feel most energetic. And I think most energetic हम सब feel करते हैं when we wake up early in the morning, ठीक है? And after that we feel energetic, right? So you can do your most important work in the morning only. सबसे पहले I have read one book, Eat That Frog, right? So आप लोग भी कभी हो सकता है, maybe you might have read that book, and that is very very important book for time management. तो उसमें दिया था eat the frog which is bigger. सबसे पहले जो बड़ा frog होता है, frog means the task, frog means task. तो उसने, जो राइटर ने, frog जो है वो task से relate किया है. So eat the bigger frog first. सबसे पहले हमें कौन सा frog खाना चाहिए? जो सबसे बड़ा है. That means the bigger task. We need to do the bigger task. And कैसे खाना चाहिए? We can't eat the whole frog in a one gallop. हम एक ही बार में पूरा फ्रॉग नहीं खा सकते, राइट? वी नीड टू ईट बिट बाय बिट। जैसे हम चपाती है, तो वी कांट ईट चपाती होल चपाती, है ना, पूरी की पूरी चपाती हम मुंह में डाल के नहीं खा सकते एक साथ। वी नीड टू ईट बिट बाय बिट, ठीक है? थोड़ी थोड़ी करके हम चपाती को खाते हैं, वी ईट इट लाइक दैट, राइट? सो इन द सेम वे यू हैव अ बिगर टास्क, डोंट वरी, नो स्ट्रेस, जस्ट मैनेज योर टाइम एंड डिवाइड द टास्क इनटू स्मॉलर पार्ट, दैट विल बी वेरी वेरी फ्रूटफुल फॉर you. I hope I'm clear. Take small breaks after every 25 to 30 minutes. So this I have already discussed. It relates to the previous slide कि we need to take breaks, right? But वो break बड़ा नहीं हो जाना चाहिए कि it should not shift your focus towards the other task, right? Next one is stress management. Now, after time management tips, let us discuss something about the stress management. Again, things are same. Understand and manage your emotion. Try to identify कि आपको कौन सा इमोशन ट्रिगर करता है, विच इमोशन ट्रिगर्स यू मोस्ट, राइट? हाउ यू आर गेटिंग ट्रिगर्ड बाय समवन, राइट? कोई आके आपको जानबूझ के छेड़ देता है एंड आप रोना शुरू कर देते हो, पूरा दिन खराब हो जाएगा उस, ठीक है? रोते रहोगे सारा दिन। और एक बार अगर आप रोना शुरू कर दिए तो देन सारे काम आपके, ऐसा आपके साथ हुआ भी होगा, आई होप, है ना, दैट इट माइट हैपन विद यू। भगवान ना करे किसी के साथ ऐसा हो कि सारा दिन, लेकिन हो जाता है ऐसा। when you start crying or when you start cribbing at one task, एक चीज के ऊपर आप जब रोना शुरू कर देते हो, and then the whole day will be wasted on that ना, तो पूरे दिन की एनर्जी आपकी वैसी हो जाती है। So try to understand and manage your emotions, whether we are at workplace, whether we are at college, whether we are at school, हर जगह पे हमें we need to identify our triggers and we need to manage our emotion. We need not be carried away with the things. That is very very important. एक और चीज इसकी मैं बता रहा हूँ, maintain a balance between your personal and professional life, है ना? तो ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कि पर्सनल और जो आपकी प्रोफेशनल लाइफ है, इट शुड बी बैलेंस ना, एंड देयर शुड बी डिफरेंस। घर की चीजें घर पे छोड़ के आओ, ऑफिस की चीजें ऑफिस में छोड़ो, राइट? डोंट ब्रिंग योर ऑफिस वर्क एट होम, राइट? स्पेशली ये टीचर्स के साथ ऐसा होता है, दोज हु आर इन द टीचिंग प्रोफेशन, दे डू दीज थिंग्स। कई बार हम स्कूल के पेपर्स घर पे ले आते हैं चेक करने के लिए, तो दिस इज आई डोंट थिंक अ गुड प्रैक्टिस, राइट? हाँ, मजबूरी में करना पड़ता है, वी आर डूइंग इट, वी आर नॉट डूइंग इट बाय चॉइस, है ना? बट these things are not good for your personal life और प्राइवेट लाइफ आपकी थोड़ी सी खराब होती है, स्ट्रेस। तो इन दोनों चीजों में डिफरेंस क्रिएट करके रखो। प्रोफेशनल is professional and personal is, don't intermingle them, right? Second is practice mindfulness and gratitude. I have already discussed with you that in the morning when you wake up, give at least, anyone is trying to sing something, all right? So I have already discussed that in the morning itself, give yourself at least 30 minutes. If you are giving 45 minutes or 1 hour, that is excellent, but at least 30 minutes, give it to yourself, talk to you, right? थोड़ा सा spiritual routine में आइए। See, spiritual से again, there is a difference between spirituality and religion. Religion is very very different thing, spirituality is different. So we need to be spiritual rather than religious. If you are spiritual, then ultimately you are a religious person because you know that there is some power which is controlling everything, right? So practice everyday mindfulness, talk to yourself, talk to the universe, get in touch with the universe. Practice gratitude is very very important. Say thanks to your whatever, जो भी देवी देवता को हम मानते हैं ना, उनका थैंक्स करना चाहिए कि आपने हमें ये दिन दिया है, that you have given me another chance, another day to do my work. You have given me this body, you have given me the two hands, right? And you have given me a brain to take nice decisions, है ना? तो we should be grateful for these things to the God, to the Almighty God, to the universe. So ये morning time में you need to do this practice, right? If you are not in habit of waking up early in the morning, let me tell you, start getting up early in the morning, right? So आधा घंटा अपने आप को दो, you will be in a very, अगर if you are doing a night shift, then you can practice it in some other time, until unless you are at a night shift, आप night shift लगा के सुबह आए हो, so that is different thing. Then watch positive and knowledgeful content on TV and social media. I hope you all are agree on this point, right? कि social media, what the social media is doing and what we watch, what we listen, it creates an impact on our mindset. If you are watching a positive thing, you will get positive, you have a different aura, right? And if you watch negative things, you will get that type of aura. So it all depends on your preferences. What do you want to prefer to watch in the morning, especially in the morning time, right? क्योंकि morning से ही हमारी शुरुआत होगी, so morning is an important part of your day, right? तो पॉजिटिव एंड नॉलेजफुल कंटेंट जो है हमें वी शुड वॉच अ नॉलेजफुल कंटेंट और सम पॉजिटिव कंटेंट ऑन टीवी एंड सोशल मीडिया, राइट। कोई क्या कर रहा है, कहाँ जा रहा है, आजकल लोग उसी चीज को लेकर स्ट्रेस में आ जाते हैं। द पीपल यूज टू वॉच द other people on the Instagram, on the Facebook, and they started feeling jealous. Oh my God, he's doing this, she's doing this, she's मूविंग अराउंड इन द शी इज ऑन द वेकेशन, ठीक है, वो शिमला चले गए, वो वहां चले गए, ठीक है। वेदर जो फोटो है हो सकता है वो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस से उसने क्रॉप करके डाली हो या वो करके डाली, तो उसको देख के हम वी फील जेलस अबाउट दैट पर्सन कि हम क्यों नहीं गए वहां पे, एंड दैट क्रिएट्स अ नेगेटिव स्ट्रेस ऑन योर माइंड कि वो बंदा वहां घूम रहा है, व्हाई वी आर नॉट देयर, वी आर वर्किंग हियर इन द ऑफिस फ्रॉम 9 to 5 and that person is roaming around the world, right? So it creates a negative impact, a negative stress in our mind. So don't watch these type of things, है ना। आप on social media there are number of things, इस सेलेब ने ये कर दिया, है ना, सेलिब्रिटी ने, इसने वो कर दिया, ये वो कह दिया, इसने वो कह दिया। अरे कहने दो, दे आर अर्निंग लॉट ऑफ मनी इवन फ्रॉम द नेगेटिव प्रमोशन ऑल्सो। इनकी पीआर टीम होती है, दे हैव द पीआर टीम, they are managing their negative promotions also, right? And we are common people, we don't know कि इनकी लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है। they will get money, they will get new followers from negative promotions also, right? बट वी आर ओनली फॉर द कमेंट्स, हम कमेंट्स करते रहते हैं, यहाँ पे ये हो गया, वहां पे वो। सो डोंट प्रैक्टिस दिस। हमें खुद को वी नीड टू डेवलप आवर सेल्फ, वी नीड टू वॉच दैट कंटेंट विच कैन डेवलप आवर माइंडसेट। हम वो चीज करें, वो चीज सीखें, उस पेज को फॉलो करें जिससे हमारी नॉलेज बढ़े, जिससे हमारी अपस्किलिंग होती है, वी कैन गेट आवर अपस्किलिंग फ्रॉम, है ना। तो फॉलो दैट टाइप ऑफ पेज, ऑलराइट। देन रिस्पॉन्ड वर्सेस रिएक्ट। अगेन ट्रिगर्स, ठीक है, बहुत सारे ट्रिगर्स आ गए हैं। सो how you respond to that particular trick, right? Somebody taunt you, somebody pass a comment on you, how you react, right? How you respond, whether you will respond or you will react. So that makes a difference, right? So respond is little bit, you can respond in a positive way, or you can react in a positive way, right? And if you respond in a negative manner or you react in a negative way, it will create again a stress and you will get angry, and that anger can ruin that relationship or many relationships. So anything can happen with that. Next one, stress management tips, good sleep, right? बचपन में हम लोग एक वो poem पढ़ते थे, early to bed early to rise makes a man healthy wealthy and wise. So I think that was the best line that we all have studied during our school, and that is very practical line. वो एक ही practical line है जो हमने स्कूल में पढ़ी, right? उसके बाद तो स्कूलिंग कुछ और ही बन गई। So good sleep, right? And meditation, guided breathing sessions, and healthy diet. So diet also play a role on creating your mindset. कैसा आप डाइट खा रहे हो, जैसे वेदास में अगर आप वेदास की बात करें, सो इन वेदास वी हैव सात्विक भोजन, तामसी भोजन, राइट? सो लाइक दिस। सो डाइट का बहुत हर चीज में दिया हुआ है ना। इन द ओल्ड स्क्रिप्चर्स व्हेन वी सी, so diet plays a crucial role in creating your personality, your persona, your aura, your mindset. तो ये सारी चीजें जो हैं, these are very very important. Even sleep, meditation, right? Practice your hobbies and interest, whatever hobbies you have, थोड़ा सा टाइम उसके लिए निकालो। Just take out half an hour for your hobby. Suppose you are a guitarist, आप गिटार बजाना आपको बहुत पसंद है, right? So take out half an hour and play a guitar, play your favorite tune on that guitar. You will see आपकी स्ट्रेस उड़ जाएगी, your stress will be relieved, ठीक है। एंड 20 minutes of walking reduces 30% of stress. This is one of the tip, right? So अगर आप 20 minutes सुबह वॉक कर लेते हो तो it reduces 30 minutes of stress. अगर आप 40 minutes वॉक कर लेते हो तो 60% स्ट्रेस आपकी वैसे गायब हो जाएगी. So you will get relief from the stress. Habit of reading books, as we have studied in the schools also, that books are our best friend. But these days we are not very much convinced with this line that books are the best friend, है ना। तो आजकल तो हमारा टाइम ही अलग है, बुक्स पढ़ने का टाइम ही नहीं मिलता। आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एवरीवन, हो सकता है there are number of people who are in habit of reading book, but there are many who are not in touch of books, right? So we need to get back to the touch of the books. So books are very very important. Read some books which can help you to grow, which can help you to become a good human being, right? Whether they are scriptures or they are motivational books or anything, right? So this is one of the line which I have found from the internet, a very unique and very beautiful line. The best investment you can make is in you, right? So this is said by Warren Buffett. He is the youngest investor. He was 6 years old when he started investment, right? So he gave this line, and he said that the best investment you can make is in you. So giving time to yourself, thinking about you, making your introspection and searching out your strengths, weakness, opportunities, threats, triggers, everything. That is the time that you are giving to your soul, to giving to yourself, right? Inculcating some good habits, reading, writing, public speaking. एक किसी ने लिखा था public speaking. So इस तरह से you need to. All right. So I hope I'm clear with it. So thank you very much, all of you, for attending this session. And you are a very good listeners. You listen to this. I hope at least you have got at least 1% from this whole session. And let me pray to the God that you all got success in your life. And thank you very much once again.
We are honored to have with us today Mr. Aryanjeet Singh, a seasoned speaker and professional. On behalf of organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Aryanjeet Singh for delivering such an insightful session on self-management. We truly appreciate the participation and thoughtful questions from everyone today. If anybody have any question, then ask to Aryanjeet.
Yes, I have got one question.
Yes, sir.
How to identify the non-behaviors and how to manage the non-behavior?
Sir, non-behavior, I haven't understood that what is non-behavior and behavior.
I'll just give an example. If man is carrying the trolley, the
Yes.
things are there in the trolley and full trolley, and
Yes.
that the things are lying on the floor, and still he is moving. Is a non-behavior. Good
So
behavior
I
means
think
he should have taken less, or he should have managed the thing.
exactly, sir. I got your question. That's indeed. आजकल हम बहुत कर रहे हैं. That is होता है, sir. That means we need to, sir. Again, we need to see what we can carry and what we can't carry. We need to manage the load, whether it is your workload or anything. आप क्या अपने आप के साथ carry करके चल रहे हो, right? Means you need to identify and manage it, that how much load can you do. अब आजकल क्या होता है, nowadays I have seen that the people they are taking the overload of the work. They want to become multitasking, right? And in that multitasking scenario, they are often forgetting their health. They are often forgetting their original being. So that is very, very important. We need to identify again that is it coming under our stress, under our strength or not. So I hope I'm clear with it.
Of course, but non-behaviors are so many non-behaviors. If somebody is spitting somewhere, it's a non-behavior.
Yes, exactly.
In a public place, somebody is smoking is a non-behavior.
Yes, sir.
If in a row a person is coming in the front, is a non-behavior.
See, sir, one thing I want to do here is that if we are becoming a good human being, right?
Yeah.
If we follow that proper etiquettes, proper mannerism, right? Whether we are at work or we are in at our home or we are walking on the road, we need to follow these things regularly. If we are becoming this, then ultimately these things will be removed. We are behaving well at the public places also, right? If there is written that it is no smoking zone, we know that, see, everyone knows, even a smoker knows that smoking is injurious, but still he does smoking. Right. So the thing is कि अगर हम उसको पढ़ लें एक बार कि that this is no smoking zone, this is public place, there are children also, there are women also. So that is our moral duties. We need to identify the moral duties also. We need to work on our moral self also. This is very good point that you have made, sir. बहुत अच्छा point है.
ठीक, thank you.